Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day one of Out With A Bang. Out With A Bang is a collaboration that's running for the month of August. And my first day was old and worn, was the prompt I had. This is tiny, but it is super, super cute. So I ummed and ahed about what to create. And I wanted to create something that you could pop into your journals. And this is, I'm hoping that it'll pick it up, very scruffy, so it's very old looking. But it's a little ticket book. And literally, you can tear your tickets out. And you can tear your tickets out and use those as ephemera pieces for your journal. So that is what I have created for day one. And that is what I'm going to actually run through and make with you today. There's going to be a freebie in the Facebook group for this. And the freebie will look like this. So I've got this here, which allows you to create your own version of, it's like a little ticket book. And there's this one here, which will allow you to create what I am making now. So it's already done for you, or you create your own. The freebie will be in the Facebook group. It'll be going up after I have put my video up. But it's a really, really quick make. It's super quick to make. It's super cute. And I've really had a lot of fun with it. So all you're going to need for this is a scoreboard or something similar to a scoreboard. You can just use a ruler and bend your paper. You can use one of those little scoring type tools. If you don't have a scoreboard, sometimes they help. Now this is I don't know what they call it, but it's like a perforator tool. If you don't have one of these and you have a pokey tool, you can do the same thing with that. I have cut my pieces out already just to save time. I also, for this one, wanted it to look very old and worn. So I used a sanding disc, just to give it a rough edge. And I also used vintage photo distress oxide to give that a real grungy look. So I'm going to do one without the grunge, and you've also got one here with the grunge. And as I said, they're super quick, super quick. But I really enjoyed making it, and I think it would, I can imagine it's going to be a lot of fun just to add it into a journal, and then you can pull out the tickets and use those as little journaling spots if that's what you want to do. So on this one here, like I said, I've already printed these out, and for me, because I'm going to make the quick version, all I've printed out is this cover and 8 of the tickets. So I printed the pages a couple of times and I got 8 of those tickets sorted. So with the cover, you can see these lines. They are your score lines. So all you're going to do is a little score down there and a little score down there. I'm not pressing too hard because I don't want to rip the paper. And then I am going to burnish that. So I'm folding along the first score line and burnishing, and then I am going to fold on the second score line, like that, and that gives you your gusset for you to pop your papers in. I've used 8 papers purely because they fit quite nicely in that section. And as I said, really, that's my cutter, really, really cute. little ticket holders. If you want to print this on backing paper or stencil the inside, if you don't like the plainness, the white actually goes with the kit page, so I'm not overly worried about that. And then we've got 8 tickets here. Now the tickets, what I'm doing with the tickets is super simple again. Now I'm using my scoreboard just because it's easy. Again, on the tickets you'll see there's a perforated line there. That's the line you're gonna perforate. So I'm literally just lining these up and I'm putting a perforation through there. You can see the perforation on that side, I think, and you can see that it folds along that perforation. Now if you don't have one of these tools, then you can, like I said, just use a pokey tool and literally put a load of little holes in that, which will create the same effect as your perforation. Just be careful, don't do them too close to each other, because they will just literally come apart. So there's 8 of these. All the information for the collaboration will be in the description box below, and there will be full rundown of the collaboration in my Facebook group, which is Gem Journal Fix with Sunflowers Indoors. And in the Facebook group you will also find all of the freebies. If you are not a member of the Facebook group and you are you put in a request to become a member, please just remember that there's group rules and you need to agree to those before your membership will be approved. And there's a like an auto reject if you don't agree to the group rules. So it's like an admin assist, and that will automatically reject your application. So I'm not being mean, it's literally just there for you to agree on the group rules before you join the group. So there's our perforated pieces, and they bulk out a little bit more when they're perforated, but that's okay. I'm just going to get some glue. I've had to start using this glue just because I'm not getting any joy with any of the others. So I'm trying this to see how it works. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of glue on this piece here, and then I'm lining these up carefully and just allowing those to set. Now if you want to grunge your individual tickets as well as the cover, then do that before you glue them. As much as I love grunge, this kit just screams freshness to me, so, or this part of the kit anyway. So I did like it grunged, but yeah. So yeah, if you're going to grunge your tickets, make sure you do them now before you glue. This project obviously is so quick. It took me probably a couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes to cut out all my bits first, print them and cut them. But once you've done that, it's so quick. You can, I'm not sure if on the freebies, whether no I haven't. I did put some images on the tickets by here initially, and then I took them off. So yeah. Next thing I'm going to do is glue this back piece to our back page. Now, the easiest way I find to do this is to match it up with your gusset part first. And then while you've got a little bit of wiggle room, just make sure it's positioned right. So you've got the same spacing, top, bottom, and on the end. And just glue that in place. And then you've got the main part of your book. Probably could have fit a few more of these in. Yeah, this one didn't so much, but this one, yeah, probably could have fitted another 2 or 3 tickets in there. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to hold the edges together so that they're actually matched together, so that our gusset is, it's not a gusset, but our kind of piece here is straight. And then I'm going to put on the one I did 1 hole, on this one I think I'm going to do 2 holes. So I want to make sure that the holes don't go over the perforation bit on the inside, which is there. So I've got a little bit of space to play with. So I'm going to pop, and I still want to come out a tiny bit more. So I'm going to pop one there. And I'm going to pop one there. And then I'm just going to use some eyelets. And I've gone for silver for the blue. So I'm going to pop one in there. And I kind of thought with this, old and worn, we don't use tickets anymore, it's an old, very old thing, isn't it? The paper is very worn looking, shabby. So I thought I would get away with it. Now, there is a prompt in the collaboration for tickets, so I hope I'm not stealing anybody's thunder with this, but that is your little ticket. And then what I tend to do here is just fold that, put a crease in there, like so, so that you can open your little tickets and you can pull them out one at a time and write on them. So that is the wait for the camera to catch up, that is the non-grungy version with our little ticket book, and that is the grungy version, and it really is grungy. And as I said, all I did with that, I actually used a small set of scissors to scour the edges like that, and then I went behind with a sanding disc and literally went over pretty much all of it, the edges, the front, the back, everything, literally just not hard but enough so that it takes part of the colour off, so you get that worn effect. And then I just used my vintage photo to add some grunge. So that is the grungy version. My camera really doesn't want to play today. That is the grungy version. And as I said, these pull out. Literally, you've got the perforation in place, they pull out, and you can use that just as a bit of embellishment, add some fussy cuts to it, or use it as a journal card. Again, if you want to back them before you, or as you print them, or you can't back them otherwise. But as I said, I like the white against the colour blue here. So that is the grungy version. And that is the non-grungy version. I think I prefer it with 2 eyelets in. But how super simple is that to make, and how super cute is that? So absolutely loved this idea. I've seen a couple of different versions, similar versions being created for it. And yeah, it's just a case of playing until you decide and you find something that suits you. But they are our super cute little ticket books for the prompt Old and Worn in day one of the Out With A Bang collaboration. So I hope you enjoyed that. I, as I said, thoroughly enjoyed it. Loved playing with that. Love to know what you think. Please leave a comment below. If you're not yet a subscriber, would love to have you on the channel. And if you're not yet a member of the Facebook group, there's always freebies, digital kits. Each month we do events and challenges that come with additional freebies and kits for you to use. So yeah, it's a great community, and we would love to see you there. All information is in the description box below. I will see you when I see you. Until then, as I said, please check out the other collaborators that are coming throughout the month. It's going to be a fabulous event, so much fun, so much inspiration and ideas that are going to be shared with us. I can't wait, and I hope you enjoy. Until I see you again, take care, and bye for now.